at that. What's going on, everybody? So I'm actually pretty excited because I've been using something for quite a while, and my wife actually said, why don't you just use that as your channel sponsor, you know? And I was like, you're actually right. So I was like, let me reach out real quick and see if it's okay. And I got a response, and they were like, heck yeah, it's fine, right? So we got an official third-party sponsor, and the company's called Acorns. I'm actually going to run the ad that I'm going to be running on the videos kind of going forward. Now, in terms of what you may see, you probably won't see it pop up on a lot of these videos, but making these videos going forward, I'm going to start adding this to it because they are officially a channel sponsor. And Acorns is amazing. But I'm gonna run the ad so you can kind of check it out. But we're super stoked, man.
Dreaming about that carbon exhaust or fresh set of Pirellis, but the wallet's on E? Here's the hack. Download Acorns with my link. Every time you swipe for gas, coffee, or tacos, Acorns rounds up the spare change and drops it into a diversified portfolio, automatically. The average user stacks about $150 in just the first 4 months without even thinking about it, Acorns. That's a new helmet, brake pads, or your next oil change paid for while you ride. And right now, Acorns will toss in a $25 bonus investment when you start investing Acorns, so your gear fund hits the throttle even faster. Tap the link, get the bonus, and let your spare change wrench on the bike for you. Investing involves risk. See Acorns for details. Ride safe, invest smart.
So yeah, we're gonna be running that. I'm super happy. Now the actual first sponsors of the actual channel is House of Joseph and Cloth and Craft Boutique. Both of those are owned by me, and I always tell people, or I told people before, that you're already done? No, dude, no, we're not doing that right now. Oh man, you could have did that way earlier, dude. It's already 7:51, 8 o'clock. Anyways, I say let your first job be your investor. Treat them like your personal investor, because that's what the funds that you're going to be using to try to fund whatever you're trying to do. So I don't have one, but those two businesses are my investors. So I'm going to be plugging them a lot because why not? So if you have a job, if you have a company, let them be your first investor, man, because it is what it is. I am super excited because, like I said, man, Acorns has actually helped me save money a lot, and it's come through clutch certain times when I've actually really needed it, especially being most recently. We had a car, one of our cars was vandalized, and they took my wife's purse and all kinds of things out of the vehicle while we're at a soccer game. Crazy. But we had to pay a deductible, and we had to replace some other stuff. So it came in handy when I could just go through, boom, hit my investments, and then say, let me withdraw X amount of money and keep it going. Basically, the way I love how it works, because I don't have to consciously think about saving all the time, and I'm always super shocked when I look at the statement at the end of the month, and I'm like, and it tells me you've saved, $200 something this month, because literally every transaction that I make, I have it taking a certain amount of money, or rounding up a certain amount of money from those transactions, and it stores it in the savings. So when you think that you can't save a lot, you actually can. And like I said, it's come through clutch plenty of times. And mainly what I'm going to be using it for the rest of this year is I'm going to be trying to get to a certain portion, to a certain amount, probably like the next $800 that I make. I'm going to take that out and I'm going to put it back into the business or invest it into some nice gear or better gear for when I'm riding, because I'm going to be investing in better gear going forward, because there's just too many people going down. It just sucks, man. And it's people that are in my group, you know what I mean, that's going down, and it sucks, man, to see them suffering like they do. And some of them don't have insurance, some of them do. I have insurance, but again, insurance doesn't mean shit when you go down, right? Like when you're going down, insurance isn't going to instantly fix your wounds. It's not going to instantly fix your road rash. It's not going to fix your broken bones. It ain't going to fix none of that. So, it's especially with the people that we lost in 2024. It's like, it's just, to me, I'm not, you know what? And actually, it was because of Chase on Two Wheels video that actually kind of put things in perspective for me. He made a video talking about the Instagram tubers or whatnot. How all of them have AGV Pista helmets, and it costs $1,600, $1,700, and they're riding around in a hoodie, regular jeans, and Air Force Ones and stuff like that. And it's like, you spend all that money on your helmet to protect your head, but you don't even care about spending that much money on the rest of your gear because you just want to look cool. And I felt guilty because, like, I don't have an AGV Pista helmet. I'm not spending $1,600 on a helmet, but I do ride around in just whatever I feel comfortable in. Usually it's a 2-layer hoodie or undershirt, hoodie, regular jeans, and then I finally got some boots, and I have gloves, obviously, but it's just not a lot, and I have a lot to lose. You know what I mean? I got 3 gorgeous, beautiful kids. I got a wife to take care of. I got a home to take care of. I got a mortgage. I got all these things, man. All these people depending on me, and it really hit home because just really hit home because I could not come back one day. And that's really hard to swallow because like I said, I got so many people depending on me, and I don't want to be known for that person. I don't want anybody at my funeral saying he died doing what he loved to do. I love riding motorcycles. I don't want to die doing it. And sometimes you can't help it. If it's your calling to go while you're riding motorcycles, damn it, it's just going to be your time to go, and something is going to happen to make that happen. But at least I can do whatever I can to make it back home in one piece or alive, right? Without severe damage, permanent damage, so I'm going to be investing in quality gear going forward. And money is not an option. Like I said, it's not like I'm going out to buy a Pista helmet. I don't think I need that at all. But as far as the gear goes, I got to take it more serious. You know what I mean? I got to take it more serious. And like I said, I got some pants coming. That's going to hold me over till I can find a really, really good pair of leather pants. And, and shout out to my boy, man, Zach. You know what I'm saying? Like, he went out and bought a full suit, and I, in my head, I'm just like, there ain't no damn way I'm getting caught in a full suit. Not out here in Texas, man, with this damn heat. Watch out, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, not over here in Texas, man, not with this heat. You know what I'm saying? He's in Colorado, so he can get away with that. But, it's like, I really started to think about what I need to be doing to be safe and not necessarily look cool, so. Yeah, man. Anyways, though, I just wanted to plug y'all guys into the new sponsor. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you want to. Definitely check out Acorns. Do your own research. Like again, for anybody that's that has been in the military, you know that you had a TSP when you were in the military, whether you're active, AGR, you know, whatever it is that you were. But if you had TSP, this is basically like TSP. Basically, they put a certain amount of money allocated from your funds every single month into buying stocks, bonds, whatever it is. And you know, it's like a retirement. So at the end, when you get out, whenever you want to cash it out at any time, you got to pay that penalty. Here, what I like about Acorns is that when I withdraw money, it automatically takes that percentage out, that tax out. So at the end of the year, when you're filing, they're not going to take additional funds out because you've already paid that tax on the withdrawal. And so, you know, like I said, it's just come in clutch, and I don't look at it often. The only thing I really do is sign in often, just so it can, you know, it doesn't reset my password. But usually every single time that I log in, I'm actually really surprised. And like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, oh shit, you know what I mean? But again, you can use it for whatever you want. But, you know, I'm trying to gear it more towards the guys that may not be really good at saving, and you're into motorcycles, you're into these things. You know, shit comes up all the time. Maintenance, you know, tires is probably the most common thing. Tires, running into a nail and whatnot. Tires, you know, aftermarket parts or whatnot. You know, it's just whatever you want it for when it comes to your bike. Maybe this is something that's going to help you just save up and store up money for your bike versus trying to, like, you know, reach out on a limb to do all these things that you probably shouldn't be doing at those times, you know what I mean? Because you got other bills to pay. And I would never suggest anybody take money allocated for your bills to go ahead and spend it on your hobby. It's just stupid. Enjoy your hobby with or without the aftermarket parts. Save up for those parts and then get it accordingly. For example, for me, I mean, I have a box of parts that are still sitting, in a box, and I haven't installed them yet. Not because I don't have the money, it's because I feel like that money could be better spent somewhere else at this moment. So it's not burning me up thinking like, I just got to get it installed. You know what I mean? The parts that I got, I'm not going to be the first to do it. People have already done it before, so it's not like I'm going to rush in to be the first to get it done. So, you know what I mean? It's like, I got the parts, now I just got to go get it installed whenever I feel like it's a good time. Thank goodness that I didn't go get it right away, because that money that I was going to spend on the install literally came up as like an emergency when my car got broken into, when my wife's car got broken into. So, like I said, it was, oh man, these mosquitoes. So it came in handy, man. And, you know, I'm glad I showed her some restraint, and, yeah, it is what it is. But anyways, man, these damn mosquitoes are tearing me up. But again, man, check out Acorns, do your own research. Please use my affiliate code if you can. It's going to help me out. Definitely going to help you out in the long run, because like I said, it really does help save money without you trying. Peace.